Hello everyone, my name is Wynand Fourie. I'm a musician from Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm back with another react, and I'm going to do another Ren-led wheel video today. This is basically a series of videos that I do where I spin a wheel that I call the Ren-led wheel, and it lands on a video that's related to the artist Ren, and then I watch that video, and it's kind of how my whole reaction journey started. And today's video is quite nice because it's a video, the birth of Hi Ren, which is kind of like a BTS look at how Hi Ren was made, which is I'm really excited about, because Hi Ren was the very first video that I ever reacted to, and it's almost been a year, so it's quite interesting to go into this now, because I thought of like, what am I gonna do on my 1 year anniversary of reacting, and I thought of maybe like reacting to Hi Ren again 1 year later, and then like really like analyzing it and going into it. And I don't know if that's a good idea. Maybe it's lame to react to the same thing twice, but I just thought like that was the very first video that I reacted to. I was still like really kind of uncomfortable doing reactions, I guess. I didn't really know what to do or how to approach it. Now I've learned a lot over the last year, and I think my whole not technique, but like my whole style of reactions has kind of evolved and grown into something quite interesting, and I'd like to check it out again. Anyway, I'm gonna check out the birth of Hi Ren for this one, but before I jump in, I also want to give a shout out to Wave of Change 2005. Guys, please, if you have anything to spare, any like coins lying around in your bank account, please go and support the Wave of Change. They're holding a fundraiser to raise awareness and funds for the research behind Lyme disease. It's really cool cause, and it's obviously it's Ren related, you know, so if you're a Ren fan and you have anything to spare, please go and donate something to the Wave of Change. It really helps. Every drop is another drop that adds to the ocean, that adds to the waves that change the world. So be a drop, and even if it's just $5, even if it's $1, you can go other amount, but yeah, every bit helps. So thank you so much, guys, and let's check out the birth of Hi Ren. I'm excited for this. Yeah, this was posted by Ren Makes Stuff, so it's like official, you know.
But if you got a problem, my brother, I might just put on some rubber gloves and just choke you till larynx ruptures and blood bubbles up and the bubbles double
Hunger,
up and
right?
struggle. But luck is up because I'm subtle at covering up the trouble. Cover up the crime scene. 1990, that's my scene. My teen years were spent rolling the tide with obscene fiend in a pair of baggy jeans, putting backy with the green roller. Fatty dopamine starts growing. I've got the melon going. The pendulum is slowing. I'm swinging and I'm swaying, but I don't know where I'm going. Mind running. Jesse Owens, hallelujah. Leonard Cohen, all these seeds that I've been sowing, slowly growing like trees. I grow, then I preach. Scrap that I teach over beats to all those that seek. Teach on these streets. Streets can be bleak, but bleak was the place where I rose to my feet.
Dude, it's just crazy because like I've been writing a lot of lyrics. Some of you might know that I'm recording a new album with this band that I'm in, that I started with some friends, and just been, because it's a 3-piece, so we've got me on guitar and vocals, and then I've got Ben on backing vocals and bass, and then we've got Tyler on the drums, and it's like a small little setup, but because we're a small setup, like I'm doing a lot of the kind of guitar writing and vocal writing and lyric writing, and it's just like, it's a lot, like it's a lot of gymnastics when you're playing guitar and you're like trying to remember lyrics, and I'm getting like a whole new appreciation for like people like Ren who memorize so many words. Dude, listen to like what he just I won't go back into it, but listen to the amount of words he's just like spitting out, and that's all like stored in his brain, and he can just access it so easily, you know. Like I need to like look at, like when I'm recording, I need to look at these words that I'm just wrote, you know. I just wrote these words, but I need to read them. Someday I'm gonna have to play them live, so I'm really gonna have to work at it. But man, like really so much respect for people who are able to, especially rappers, who are able to memorize like like paragraphs and paragraphs of lyrics, and it's really, really impressive.
Thank you very much, guys. The Hunger is out now on all streaming platforms. You can get that on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. The YouTube video will be live in about 10-15 minutes on YouTube, so join me on the chat on YouTube, guys. That'll be fucking wicked. I appreciate you massively. Thank you very much. Mwah. God bless.
Fucking legend.
What do you like?
It's interesting. I wonder why they have the Hunger BTS here as well.
The steering's a little bit wonky on this, mate. We're wonking. We're wonking out.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. So when it's the first one.
Yeah, it's pretty.
The lights, man. The light settings. They must have just done a take. Maybe they tested the audio.
Deep down, I'm always in the river. We went on your keys to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. I've been taking some time to be distant.
It's obviously just rehearsing.
I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill.
Setting up the
I've
shots.
been making some progress lately, and I've learned
Angles.
some coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Those civilian mind is so perfect. I always
It's just like,
okay,
again, the memorizing, man. And then it's not just memorizing the words, it's the guitar playing along with it, and then the acting as well, like, as he's going back and forth between two characters, you know. It's just like mental gymnastics, man. Like, this guy is really good at it.
Been through this a million times. Those civilian mind is so perfect. I always realize you. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this template program. Yeah. Fucking dumb boy, now, mate. This time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kind of doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Because when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me, I am you, you are me, you are
I
I.
think it's side to side, but I don't think you necessarily need to go full side. I think you go somewhere like here.
Yeah. So as long as I like take it.
You just look there, mate.
You think that you can amputate me, I am you, you are me, you are I
That's
am
nice. And then this side.
I wonder if they're making like little markers on the wall where he should look, you know, because it's quite specific.
Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? What's that?
Yeah, that's good.
Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere, yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. Never write hooks with the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious, Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself, trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective that didn't be neglected. I get it, you wanna be a big deal next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that, man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, to ask
Song is so good.
When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius, wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speaking truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
Let's fucking have you, Ren. I love that, dude.
Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a
It's also like, it's like the Screech. That's what Screech says to the police, right? When just before he gets shot, it's like, "Let's fucking have you then." You know, it's obviously like an expression that's said, but it's not an expression that I'm used to, and it's just so like the attitude behind it. Let's fucking have you then. Oi.
Shells on the seashore, fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speaking truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it, who are you to damn my music, cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies, Mustapha-Lee's truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the righteous offender, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me, I'm eternal and mortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos that causes division. I live inside death over giving or end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Love the drop D vibe, man. Diminish.
Hi Ren, I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, and just as sure as the night has a dawn, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm.
Really love how this is, I'm basically reacting to Hi Ren again now, but yeah, it's interesting. It's just like the phone camera, and it's all so engaging already, you know, and it's just him rehearsing. But I love how the song goes from like this very like internal struggle, internal monologue, internal thing, but then it gets like when the darker character, the dark side of Ren, starts saying like I am basically darkness at the birth of time, you know, like I've always been here, I'm temptation, I'm the snake in Eden, basically I'm Lucifer, you know, or I am what Lucifer represents, you know, in the Bible, I guess. I love how that then like opens up this whole other like side of the song, this whole other like it's not so much internal anymore. It becomes this almost ethereal. The lyrics also become more ethereal and more metaphorical and more like picturesque in a way. You know?
I was made to be
like even from his side, you know, it's like that you get the dark side of it, and then you get his side of it.
But just as sure as the tide starts turning, and just as sure as the night
Tide starts turning,
just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand.
It's like you're constantly getting the two sides of like, you got the epic side of like, I am darkness, I am the beginning of time, I am temptation, and then you get his side, which is like, I was born to do this, I was born to be tested and twisted, and as sure as the night goes dark, and you know, like it's beautiful, just beautiful, beautifully written.
Just as sure as the tide starts turning, and just as sure as the night has a dawn, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made
It's
to be
heroic,
tested and
it's
twisted. I was made to be broken and beat.
biblical.
I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you met me before. Face to face with the beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. Then I go by many
Hero's journey,
also.
man.
Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper.
Some people know me as the voice you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
When you loosen the noose on the rope, and you know how I know that I'll prosper, cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames and cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So coward the man I become, when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire me to be strong. And when I am gone I will write, in the music that I left behind.
I wonder how much he practiced this, like, for this video, because I think they did like 2 or 3 of maybe 4 takes in total before they got like kicked out, if I remember correctly from the comments. Fucking hell, bro.
Filming Hi Ren was definitely very interesting. I mean, off the bat, the preparation work for that song was probably more than any song we'd done, bar maybe Money Game. Because, first of all, you had that intro guitar part, and I was determined not to mess up a single note, so I had to know that on the day, I could play it 100 times in a row without butchering a note. So I would sit down. Sometimes I chucked on a TV series, and I'd just sit down playing it again and again and again until I got that right. And then I would sit on the hallway in my stairs because it's got to my old house because it had some nice natural reverb. And I'd just sit down, practicing the back and forth, practicing every face movement, every expression. Because I knew that I was going to be sat down pretty much most of the time. So I had to make it engaging. So there was a lot of thought, even though it's a very simple video, there's a lot of intention and thought behind each movement and facial expression. And so I just spend days, I think it was about a month before the shoot, I was practicing every day because I wanted to get it perfect. And then it comes to the day we used the basement that we used for Sick Boy that we'd shot a couple of months before that. Same basement, we just dressed it up differently. And we had this old wheelchair that we found on the shoot of The Hunger that we took and just happened to look right for the setting. It was like the picture.
That's why they showed some of The Hunger, I guess. Wow.
Dressed it up differently. And we had this old wheelchair that
I didn't realize The Hunger was before. I didn't realize Hunger and Sick Boy was before Hi Ren. That's interesting.
we found on the shoot of The Hunger that we took and just happened to look right for the setting. It was like the pink perfectly sort of like counterbalanced the sort of like desaturated nature of the scene. And then we got down there, all of us excited. I was feeling good and confident, ready to perform. And then we start filming. We set up 3 cameras and we start filming, and that's when everything started going very wrong. So like, first of all, the sound messed up, so we lost the first few takes.
Oh no.
Because I played it back and it was all distorted because it was clipping on the microphone, on the little lapel mic. So we're like, okay, crap, all right, let's just crack on. Then when we started cracking on, because we hadn't asked permission from the actual landlord of the place, just the guy who was renting the flat there, landlord runs down half an hour in after ages of setup, getting the perfect places for the camera and stuff. Landlord runs down and goes, "What are you doing? You're making too much noise." Because we had to start after dark because the natural light getting into the basement from like these small window cracks right at the end of the space. He runs in. Man. "What are you guys doing? You've got to be out in 30... No, you've got to be out now." So I sort of plead with him. It's obvious that we're doing something. I plead with him and say, "Look, please, we just need a little bit more time.
Guerrilla
We've been
style,
rehearsing
man.
for this, setting this up for ages." He says, "We have half an hour and that's it. Then we've got to be gone." So that's what, because the audio was messed up before, we only had half an hour to get a take. We managed to get 4 takes within that time. I was massively stressed during it.
Shame, man.
Too, because of the pressure being on. Maybe that helped or didn't help with the performance, or who knows, but
It came out great.
we got
honestly.
4 takes, and then at the end of that he comes down and is like, "Right, you got to go now." I felt defeated. I felt like we hadn't got the video, because we normally have at least like 20 good takes to choose from. With this one we had 4. So I was like, "Guys, I'm sorry, I've got to get out of it." I was feeling gutted because so much work had gone into this. I was going to Canada the week after, so it's the only opportunity we had to film and record it.
Yeah, shit, man.
So I leave feeling defeated, feeling really upset. And then I sit down with the footage a few days later, even though I feel like it's kind of fruitless. And we watch the takes and we're like, I think to myself, like, actually it might not be as bad as I think. And then I start editing it together from the different angles.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it turned out okay at the end. Like, I remember putting it all together, sitting back, mixing the whole thing, because that added that helped me see the performance of it. And I remember inviting my friend Vic round and showing him it, because I knew he'd be giving me an honest opinion. And he sat down, watched the whole thing, and was just like silent for a while. And then he was like, bro, that's like one of the best things I've seen. And that gave me a little bit more spark in my step after feeling gutted that it wasn't there. So I have this video. I put it out right before I leave to Canada, and it goes crazy. Like people, like, you know, the rest, it's been one of the most successful songs that I've released. And yeah, it's crazy that we're a year out. I've been in Canada for a whole year. And a lot of the success my music has had in this past year, the #1 album and stuff, is off the back of that opening a big door for me. So
wow, man.
I'm very, very grateful for that song, for that reason. And happy happy 1 year anniversary to Hi Ren. Let's go.
Damn, dude. And it just goes to show you, and this is maybe a message to all artists, and it's even me, you know, just put it out, man. Don't hold on to it. Just put out the song that you've been working on for the last year. Just put out the fucking music video that you've like fine-tuning and like stressing over this little detail or that detail. Maybe you're not releasing that album because you don't have the right album art. Just put it out, man. Just, you don't know who's watching. And this is a little bit like reflective. Like, I definitely don't have any kind of success in the way that Ren does, but in 2024, you know, I was releasing a lot of music because I finally decided to like take my own music seriously, and I was always putting out music, but I was never kind of marketing it. I was never pushing it because I was like, no one wants to listen to this. No one wants to hear me play or say things that I'm talking about or singing about. And I had that like really like low self-esteem about music. And then in 2024, you know, like I was making a bunch of songs and people were telling me, dude, this is really good. This is good stuff. You should like push this, you know. And I started doing research on how to like make a living off music. And I took that step and I took that chance. I kind of saved up a bit of money just to carry myself through the year. And I took a chance on it. And I didn't know if it was going to work, and technically it didn't really work. But what happened was that like I got seen by a reactor called Walter Ruski, and he reacted to a few of my songs, specifically a song called "She's Amazing." He reacted to a reel that I made, which was just a short that I released on YouTube, and then he reacted to the actual song. I made a little lyric video. You know, I was just putting out a bunch of content as much as I can and as much as time allowed. And he reacted to that, and that really like, that was like to me, wow, this is the universe telling me like this, you should keep going on to it, you know. And then he challenged me to watch the song Hi Ren by Ren, and that's how my reaction journey started, was through just being consistent and uploading and, you know, like doing things. And now, you know, it turns out like Reactions has actually been able to carry me financially and help me like make more music, and help me, you know, it inspired me to get back into kind of my roots, which was like rock music and heavier music. And then I started a band again, and now I'm making live music again, or like I'm getting ready to make live music again. It's just like, it's crazy the ripple effect that has, you know, just being consistent, putting out the thing, put out the song, don't hold on to it. You know, even if because I know a lot of like, I know I'm like a lot like Ren in a way that I'm very perfectionistic. I don't want to put something out if it's not like the best version of what it can be, or at least the best version I feel that it can be, and that can be detrimental to progress. You know, perfection is the enemy of progress, something like that I've heard. That was really cool, and that was some really cool insights. It was cool to hear the song again. I haven't really listened to it since I reacted to it. I still remember a lot of it, and it's a great track, man. It's great track. It's cool to see and cool to hear the background. I've heard a lot of this background in the comments of that video, of the reaction that I did. Yeah, let me know if you guys want me to check out Hi Ren again with kind of fresh ears, with a fresh perspective, I guess, after a year of reacting. You know, I released my reaction to Hi Ren on the 4th of was it 4th of November, so that's coming up a year of reactions is coming up, and I want to do something special. Maybe it's just another Ren video that you guys want me to check out, but I think it would be interesting to kind of backtrack and just relive that moment, you know. Yeah. Anyway, wow, what a day. What a cool little behind the scenes look and some insights into Ren's world. I kind of felt like I was interviewing him here, like he was talking to me directly. I felt like there was a moment I was like, oh wow, I'm talking to Ren. Oh no, wait, I'm not. This is just a video. One day I'll talk to Ren. I'm sure of it. It's gonna happen. I'm actualizing, I'm manifesting. A collab would be sick. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for watching that with me. Before I go, I want to spin this wheel so I can know what I'm going to be reacting to next on the Ren journey. Let's see. Bada bing, bada boom. The big push. What kind of woman is this? Hell yeah. Okay. I don't think I've seen this. So I'm ready. I'm ready to react to that song by the Big Push. I love the Big Push, man. They're making some new music. They're making new videos. Ren is active, man. Ren is doing stuff, and it's awesome. Also, I believe tomorrow there's a new Ren and Skinner Brothers video dropping. Super excited for that. A little Halloween special. Hell yeah, guys. I'm gonna definitely be reacting to that, so stay tuned for that, and then stay tuned for my reaction to What Kind of Woman Is This by the Big Push. Alright, guys. I'll see you for the next reaction. Stay tuned, and bye-bye.